Good afternoon, JCI President Shine and fellow JC. Today we are going to our local chapter publication team interview. And then every chapters may have a mic to voice out your question to our world president. And, okay, may I invite the first question?
Namaste. Okay, we are from JCI Apex, and welcome to Hong Kong again. And so far as we remember that your last visit is 2011, is it correct? So we want to know that how's your feeling has changed towards Hong Kong, especially now you're the president here.
I think the feeling is same because I was really impressed when I went back in 2011 because I can say JCI Hong Kong is a role model for all the national organizations as well. So that's my feeling. And when we see the projects running by local chapters in Hong Kong, they are doing a wonderfully, really good projects because JCI nowadays is saying we should have survey before doing the projects. We should find out the real need of the society. So I can say in Hong Kong, almost all the chapters is doing survey before doing the projects. And after doing also, you people are doing the evaluation. That's another good thing. That's missing in some part of the world in JCI. So the same feeling which I carried in 2011, now also I was so impressed hearing the reports of your chapter presidents. I was really impressed that you are doing the wonderful things in JCI. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, Shane. First of all, congratulations for being elected as this year's world president, and welcome to Hong Kong. I have two questions, if you don't mind. First one is, I'm sure you've got such a busy schedule, and you've traveled around the world to visit different JCI chapters. Do you sense a difference, cultural difference, or any sort of organization difference between the different countries? And if so, what's your plan, or do you plan to, how do you plan to bridge those differences between the different chapters and promote a consensus in terms of JCI's purpose and goal in 2014?
As a president, I came for the first visit for Macau, then I went to Taiwan. Here is the third visit I'm having as a president. So I don't have much experience as a president going around looking into the projects of the national organization, but still, when I served as a JCI Vice President, Executive Vice President, and I went around to many national organizations on base of campaigning or something like that. So what I see in the world, in some places, many places they will be concentrating only on the training. Some places they will be concentrating on fun. Our organization is not specifically for fun. We want to make united as our organization is for mainly for impact. Maybe for our members' impact or for the society impact. We have to run, unify all our world of JCI for one cause. It should be in impact. So what I see here, it's totally different. You people are for impact. So I'm really happy about that. So that's, as a JCI president, I want to fix that and to bring all the national organizations or local organizations to make impact to our members, make to impact to our society.
Thank you. And if I may ask the second question. So to make impact to the society, may I ask, in your view, what's the most pressing issue that the world faces, and to what extent do you think JCI can make an impact, and how we should go about it?
It depends on place to places what's the problem happening. Some places it's having scarcity of water, some places food, some places they will not be having any livelihood problems, but they will be having problems with values. Like that, it's going from different places to different places, so it will be totally different. So, what's your exact questions?
What do you think is the most pressing issue?
Okay, interesting. That's the, we will not be able to say what's the main problem. But in JCI, why we are not saying any specific projects from international? Some we will be saying this is our projects from international. Then it's very difficult for us to implement in the local community, because when we sit in the USA, the headquarters, and think about the real problem of the world, means it's very difficult you people to implement in Hong Kong. Maybe the problem in Hong Kong will not be the poverty, it will not be the fresh water or drinking water problem. So if we say from the international, this is the problem of the world, it will not be applicable. That's the reason why we are saying the local organizations, you should have the need analysis in the society, and if your smartness is like you find out the real need of the society. If you can really find out the real need of the society, then I'm sure that your members, your chapter can really make an impact and really make a sustainable solutions.
Good afternoon, I'm Alan from Ocean, and I would like to ask, being a world president is not an easy job, and in Hong Kong, the environment is very stressful. Would you share us with more advice or suggestion how you manage the pressure being a world president, and also how to pursue happiness in this duty, being a world president, which is very stressful and demanding?
Okay, I don't, maybe stress is for everybody, not for the JCI person. Even for members, or even for any persons who is really engaged in their profession or business or anything, if they are totally involved, they will have some pressure. Sometimes we can say the pressure is for good thing. Stress, if no stress, means we will not be able to give good outcome. So sometimes I feel that we should have some stress, but our stress also will be dangerous. So time management is a very important thing to make to get out of from the stress. If we want to go to some places, reach some place at 3 o'clock, and if we are starting planning to reach exactly at 3, it will give us more stress. So to get less stress, we have to plan to reach early, or we have to plan everything early. Not for reaching any venue. For in our life, if you want to become anything, we have to plan properly. And as a person, I will be doing some meditation. Not yoga, it's purely meditation, half an hour meditations I will be doing, so that I'll be having a little bit more relaxed mind. We want to make our mind powerful. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, President. I'm Naomi from JCI Hong Kong JCS, and actually this year is our 45th anniversary, and I have read your message on JCI website about how we unite for impact and how we achieve sustainability. So actually, I'm more concerned about, like, in the next 10 years, what will be the major issue that JCI will be facing, and like if we unite together. So if, just in your case, which problem that you most likely want to solve?
Yeah, for me, in JCI, the problem we are facing is like our members mainly focused their activities in 4 walls. they will be doing only for their developments. So what finally is happening for our organizations? We lost our visibility in the community. We really lost our visibility in the community. So I felt that in coming years, we have to, of course, we have to develop our members, because 18 to 40 is the right time to develop or mold any persons. But apart from that, nowadays, after their education and when they get employment, they really forget their social commitments. Many people are like that. Very few people are voluntarily coming forward to something good for the society. I appreciate all the members for that. So if we are forgetting and only focusing on our self-development, then we really lose our visibility in the society. So I recommend and I wish our organizations a little bit more into the society and to make a little bit more impact. Not little bit, always doing some projects means it should be having some impact.
Thank you.
So kind of relate to ask the second question, because you have mentioned that there are two things that you think is very important. One is to identify the needs. The second is to do preparation beforehand. So nowadays we can see that many nations are suffering from some natural disasters, and people always think that donations, no matter in monetary terms or in material terms, that they're most effective ways. But what else as a JCA can do to help these member nations? What do you think?
For natural disaster or something like that, if we have some calamities, of course JCI is rising for calling forward for JCI Operation Hope. We are doing that. But apart from the money which we are gathered, the human resource is the most valuable thing nowadays. Human resources. If you are sitting here for 1 hour, you count how many people are sitting. That's man hour is we are spending, and it's the most expensive nowadays. We will see human resource will be the most expensive thing. So, if our organizations can gather that human resources, expertising things to our community. For example, if some places having war, JCI is going to announce Operation Brotherhood. Operation Brotherhood is just simply not to take people along to them. It's like giving, mentoring them, or making them enabled to give more employment possibility for those people coming out from the country, and making the society stable. Otherwise, all the people coming from different country and camping in some other country, they will not be having any job, and finally it will end up with some calamities. So what we recommend, apart from the financial things, if a JCI can give some expertising or collaborate with some doctors, engineers, or some good professionals to give expertising opinions or trainings or supports to the people who is suffering, then itself, that itself will be a great help for people who is suffering from that.
Hello, it's Muse from JCI team. And I would like to ask, as a leader of JCI, how do you create positive impact to the society?
As a leader, actually, I believe that the real outcome of our organization is coming what the actions taken by the local organizations. If I am sitting in St. Louis, I am sitting in the headquarters, our JCI headquarters staff is doing something great in the international, that will not bring up any outcome to our organizations. If we want some outcome to be said, or we have to say it's a wonderful year, 2014, then I believe that chapter organizations our local organizations has to do wonderfully good. As a leader, as a JCA president of 2014, I really want to make sure that all the chapters have the enough resources. When we made a survey in 2013, what's the real problem for implementing active citizen framework? Many part of the world, they are saying that we don't know how to do need analysis. So, as an international officer, we have to ensure that they should know at least the pattern how we should conclude to a need analysis. We should conduct a need analysis. So, as a president of these organizations, to run active citizen framework will be very important, and to support our local organization to go further, and to give tools and resources for the chapters is very important. For example, if you are going for the press conference, if you have some model press conference kit, that will be great helpful for many of the chapters. Maybe Hong Kong, it will be okay, but many part of the world, local chapters will not be knowing how to appear in front of the press. So JCI is trying this year to give more supports to the local chapter presidents, directly to the chapter presidents, so that I expect more outcome this year, more results this year.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I'm from JCI Yunong, I'm Harvard. Hello, President. I would like to ask, in your presidency, in the past is when you joined JCI, which kind of activities or projects you have the most impression, which is most impressive in your JCI life?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my JCI life, mostly for anybody of the JCI members, when you asked any of the JCI members, which will be your most good year, most valuable year, then they will be saying that my best year will be the chapter presidentship. For me, as well as I was the 2001 chapter president, and on that time, it's happened one election for our parliament. So usually in our places, candidates will be coming and doing their campaign. There is no platform for them to come in one stage. Many parties will be campaigning, 4-5 parties, and the voters like us will not be knowing anything about that, who to vote, because they will be saying something. They will not be. We will not be knowing who to vote. Only just to see the symbol. Okay, this party will be good. They will be guessing and voting. Under my presidentship, for the election, we made a candidates platform. All the candidates for the national parliament election, we brought all the candidates to one platform. So it was like interactive sessions with the audience. They will be asking some questions, they will be answering like that. So it was well appreciated at that time, because it was the need of the hour. It's happened the parliament elections, and we could mobilize.
So, is it the candidates have to be consulted before the election and select the electors which kind of members is worthy of to get to vote to them? Is it your meaning?
Yes, because it's an opportunity for the voters, voting people, like a citizen, to vote to whom. So after conducting, many people appreciated that, okay, JCI did this wonderfully well, so that we can choose the right person. That was well appreciated in my presidentship.
You take the reform, right? I see, thank you.
Hi, this is Bowie from JCI City Ladies. So after all these days, what is your impression of our Hong Kong JC?
Hong Kong JC impression means it's a role model. When I say, as a president, I say role model, I mean it. Because you have the real system of working, you have the real passion, you have the real true spirit of JCI. So you have very good pattern of working. When we see in the Asia Pacific Conference or World Congress, when if there is a 20 awards, Hong Kong will win around 8 to 9, just 50% of awards. Not because rest of the world is not doing anything, but you are well oriented, you are well prepared for doing something good. So that's a working criteria, working style of JCI Hong Kong. So that's the impression that you will be a role model. I wish all the national organizations will be like Hong Kong, so that's it will be having a good impact in the world.
Thank you. Okay, one more question. It is quite sure that the active citizen framework can, by achieving the active citizen framework projects and JCI, it's going to bring positive change to the community or to the world, to other places over the world too. But how do you think we should promote to our new member that by achieving like active citizen framework, it's going to bring positive impact to their own self too? So when they feel the value, they're going to be more committed in JCI. So how do you think we can promote to our new members?
Yes, active citizen framework. It's a framework. We'll have a lot of things: need analysis, partnership, evaluation. All those procedures will be there. But apart from grouping to the health and wellness, sustainability, education and economic empowerment, this active citizen framework can be used for anything in our life. If you are trying for recruitment of members, you can apply the same active citizen framework for that project. Recruitment, okay, what's the need? Okay, we want members. Then planning, how we can bring that. How we can partner, like that. All the steps of active citizen framework we can applicable. It can be applicable to all the projects we are doing. So not take active citizen framework just for community projects. It's not like that. We can take active citizen framework, all the steps. Then finally we will be doing evaluation. Okay, membership achieved. Stop. If membership target is not achieved, continue. Like that's any projects which our chapters are doing, you can apply active citizen framework. And it's our turn as JCI brought forward this active citizen framework. One United Nations agency accepted it as a wonderful framework to do a project. So I believe if we can take forward this active citizen framework and share these things to other associations or our government or local body, it will be helpful for them also to run this active citizen the model of active citizen framework. One of our JCI member is a mayor in Philippines. That's you may be knowing about Bernard. He's one of the mayor in the Philippines, and he really do this all the projects with active citizen framework. And he's saying that it's wonderful framework, that result is guaranteed. So I think we can bring this active citizen framework to the society, to all the people we will be associating.
Last two questions.
For the last question, I would like to ask one more relaxing question. As JCI members, of course, we would like to know more about our president. Would you share with us your journey entering JCI and what triggered you to enter JCI at the very beginning?
Wow, it's a long story. For me, For me, I joined in Uni Chamber in 1999, not long back, but it's happened not because I was so keen to join the organization. One of my friend came and said, Shine, there is an organization called Uni Chamber. It's a wonderful platform to groom yourself, like that. So many things he said about organization. I actually want as an person, because in our place in India, we will be getting only theory in the schools. We will not be getting any practical exposure. So my father used to share with me that I took many positions in my life. My father told me like that, but never to any position like president, because presidency means we have to give public speaking. So I don't want to take up any position like president because it will make me to speak to people. That was his story to me, and I was thinking, oh, this association, this organization will groom me or will give me opportunity to make myself as a public speaker. I really want to do that, but I'm really scared of doing public speaking. And the very next month, there was a public speaking training. And this friend came to me and said, Shine, you want to go for the public speaking training? And next month you have the public speaking. Come for it. As a person in the school, I never had microphone in my hand. So that was my life. So the date came, just before day he called me and said, tomorrow is the program. Then I said, it's not possible for me, I'm busy because I'm scared. And finally, on the afternoon of that program, he came to me and I was sitting in the cabin. I forgot about this training also. And he took me up for this program, and it was a life-changing experience for me. That's because any word which we will not be speaking, I never spoke anything in the microphone before. And the organizations gave me an opportunity to come to a platform, do something good. And after that, I found that JCI is the right place to make ourselves groomed, to make us some contribution to the society like that. So there is so many platforms for us to grow ourselves and to give back to the society. That's my thing for coming to these organizations. It's all not planned joining, but it's happened for me.
Any more questions? Okay, the last one.